second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California. We've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end. And the Rams getting set to go now. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Second and 10 at the 20.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. You look at this Niner defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, cut them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 43.
First and 10 at the 43.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back. Darren, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Steps away. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nakua, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass.
Gets through, and now an opening. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 2.
These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Remember, he ran it in the last time they had it. That was his 9th rushing touchdown on the season. Now they begin here on this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, they've looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nakua, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say now he wants the first-half hat trick. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Brings up second down at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. That is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got...
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. Devontae Adams. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. On the move to his left. From left side, it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Two choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw here. And he fires one incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are pouring it on. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. LA readies for its next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He gets away from one. A second nice move. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Staying on his feet. And it's complete to Adams. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. Saints are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come after this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to him,
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful.